thank you for coming in and deciding to relax and unwind with me. It's my pleasure. I'm happy to have you here. So the topic today is about to be kind of my experience with making YouTube videos. My main focus is wanting to establish a YouTube channel that has a purpose and a meaning. For me, presenting myself to you right now with the intention that I want the best for me and I want the best for you, and we want a quality of being that is kind of reaching for balance. We're trying to breathe balance and not breathe like too much chaos that we're living nowadays, like the environment itself, whether you're at your job or at home, like so much people choosing to go the route of being harsh and stressed at all times in their approach to their life, So this is for me, even as a training, to come back and talk softly and enjoy my time with people, because your existence itself is, a meaning. It has a meaning that you cannot see. It's a service in a way. There's no way you existed without any meaning. There's no way that you came in this earth just to match up a purpose who is widely recognized and celebrated. No. You coming here to this earth itself has its own meaning, and you have choices on how you want to fulfill it and make it show itself, At least that's how I see it. I've been listening to, again, Ritual podcast. I listen to other podcasts, but I don't like to push them on here. I think Ritual encompasses more audience that I can share it here. It was about happiness, and it's maybe a 2-hour-long podcast. And it's surprising because they said the people who have it the hardest in their life are usually the people who can find happiness easier, which is so wild, because people who have less money or less love in their life, they put themselves in difficult positions, not because they do, it's just how it manifests, how it works. It's like, but they manage to go out of it even though it's difficult, While the people who have everything comfortable, it's like difficult for them to feel happy. Maybe they feel this kind of hedonistic happiness, which is different. I believe they mentioned different euphoric happiness, I think. I don't know. I don't remember, but I'm still listening to it because I listened to half of it yesterday, and it's interesting because so many things we learned, especially I feel like my generation, or like still the youngest generation, about manifestation. It's actually not done right, and I've always felt it, And if you're curious, I can share the podcast. Let me know in the comments. Probably even older generations been scammed with technique of manifestation. That doesn't work actually. Yeah. So I'm here sipping on this coffee. I made it, I don't know, a week ago because I ran out of matcha. Matcha is like my favorite drink of the entire world, in a way. And how this was sparked, how I really felt like I need to make this mix was consuming tons of chocolate, like Mr. Beast chocolate, if you know it. And I noticed that I really want chocolate. It's weird, but chocolate is not my favorite. I'm not a big chocolate fan. I would say maybe I'm a vanilla fan. But I was really wanting chocolate. And I saw that we did have chocolate powder at home, so I used my instant coffee and the chocolate with honey and milk. And I absolutely am addicted to it. And that's why I made a short. I felt like pretty inspired to make shorts again. So I did, and you can watch it. It's like the last, yeah, it's like a summer drink. I don't know what I called it, but maybe I can link it. It's like my favorite right now. Like I want to wake up tomorrow because I know I'm gonna have it. I don't know, maybe it's the bitterness, because now it's extra bitter with chocolate. It's perfect. And yes, I'm filming this in the morning. At night, guys, I just feel my body getting to 10% if we would like compare it to a phone, and I would ramble things and make so many mistakes. So yeah, I hope you understand. I actually been interested too because I'm kind of like mid-late 20s now, and I've been just looking up more about Gen Z and millennial. I feel like I could be more Gen Z, to be honest. I don't know. It's not like the slang or anything like that. It's just the attitude towards life is like, my attitude is way different, I think. I don't know much about millennials. I should just shut up, you know. Yeah. I was actually going to bring up a topic that I felt, yeah. Wait. I've been now making YouTube shorts for like a year or so, and I'm not the best consistent person at it. But I've been trying to be consistent with my ASMR videos. And to be clearly honest, I'm not doing YouTube the way I've always wished that I can do. I can't. Right now I'm going through personal things that requires me to have more privacy, and that kills me a little bit because I really love being like just having fun and giving people this energy, or like just showing kind of more of what I can. Like, even my siblings love YouTube. Like, personally, me and my siblings grew up on watching a lot of YouTube. We were like going through our own stuff, and only YouTube got us. Like, literally YouTube, I learned from it for school, and I'm having something like I couldn't understand during school years. That was ages ago, but I would just go to YouTube and find videos that teach me. Like, we didn't have ChatGPT or anything like that, and I don't think ChatGPT is the best thing, you know. Now thinking about it, actually YouTube was pretty good, you know, at teaching you something. The only thing, maybe you cannot ask questions and get an instant answer. But and also YouTube made me feel closeness, made me know people even though I don't really know them. But that was much needed back then, you know, for me and my siblings probably. I was inspired to look at people who are doing niche things, like they're not conforming to whatever people tell them is the best. And also entertainments wise, it was kind of entertaining to me. So we spend a lot of time on YouTube, and I think we all wanted to make videos, but we couldn't because of what I mentioned earlier. Yeah, I hope I put it as simply as that, because yeah, my experience with it is like really difficult if you're sharing something like ASMR videos, and people usually want a face, people usually want connection. Not always, because I actually watch people who do ASMR not showing their entire face, but people usually want this aspect, and I get it, you know. If I actually got more freedom with my channel, I would have done something different than only ASMR, by the way, you know. I'm putting out usually things that really aimed me and aided me during times that I was suffering a bit. That's what I'm trying to focus on my channel. I'm trying to share meditations, but they're not the best, you know, they're helpful. But you could probably find a better meditator than I am. I'm nowhere like the best one. And other things that actually helped me. Like, I'm trying just to put it here on my channel to make it like holistically, authentically trying to use whatever I learned in this life. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. So yeah, it's pretty difficult and the real for me. Guys, I love making it, don't get me wrong. I just stopped making it because the kitchen is like, has the worst energy in it. Like, it's just pretty crowded now. I can't really film anything like I used to. I have to wake up way early to film something and make it kind of amazing. And again, I'm not pretty rich, it's just don't have an aesthetically pleasing environment nor gadgets. Maybe I have few, which I'm really grateful for, by the way, but it's not like these kind of videos that I see. And I would wish to be in the videos sometimes, you know, but like as I mentioned before, it's like complicated. But yeah, would I make shorts like that? Yeah, but I need to get my life to be changed for now. I will try, of course, but it's not gonna look the best, and people would be kind of like not wanting to watch it, which is okay. But here we go. It's like another inspiration to never stop, to never let these things stop you, you know, because it's important to not stop. I will be maybe important for a person who wants to start making recipes or, you know, drinks and cafe related things, but because they're seeing other people are doing it from different, you know, levels of aesthetics, they would be more encouraged to do it because I did it, you know. And I'm encouraged because somebody did it that didn't really have a pleasing, let's say aesthetically pleasing context, you know. What do I have here? Today I'm waking up like a crazy girl. Like, I don't know, been having dreams. Look what I got myself. Mr. Beast chocolate, some marshmallows that pretend that they're healthy. I don't know. They're good. If you think that I eat like this, no, this is just snacks. And Mr. Beast chocolate has way less ingredients than those shitty chocolates. Excuse me, but chocolates that we knew has so much ingredients that right now, if you would taste it, you'll be like, ew, I hate chocolate. Yes, guys, I'm that basic that I only can get Mr. Beast like chocolate. as like the most clean chocolate, because I don't really have a lot of chocolates here that are clean and fancy. He's doing like a good job with it. I think he's doing it in a more human way of how they're treating people who are responsible for chocolate industries. And like, poor country, I don't think they're poor. I think they were used for other purposes, unfortunately. Especially Africa, that it's just hard for me to believe that they're that poor, because I think they have a rich culture. They have a rich everything. Like, it's just hard for me to believe it, you know? So they use kids to do the labor for chocolate, and they pay them technically nothing. I've known about this for so long. I think since I was like 17, and now I'm like going to turn 70. Oh no, not 70. Oh my god, maybe 10 years ago almost I learned about this, or like 9. And I was like fine, because I really did not like chocolate. These chocolates weren't my favorite. Like, I would eat chocolate but rarely, so I would be like, okay, I'm already not supporting this industry, you know? So it's sad for me, but Mr. Beast do fair trade, and honestly, eating this chocolate, I feel like I love chocolate. I'll show you guys the ingredients if you want to find better chocolate replacement than the one you're eating. Most people don't care about the ingredients, which I get it, I know. Mr. Beast chocolate, they're honestly a little bit more expensive, but I get it. They're actually paying people. The thing is, I don't understand with these companies that make chocolate so cheap. They barely use any chocolate. So many shit in their chocolates. That's why I never liked it. And with Mr. Beast chocolate, I feel like I'm eating chocolate. Just being truthful. I'm not hyping up Mr. Beast. I actually wasn't a fan of Mr. Beast before. I've known about him because my brother used to watch Mr. Beast. But now I learned that Mr. Beast is my age, and he has all this empire built, and I'm like, okay, he is so purposeful in a way. I really see it, you know. Look at the ingredients. It's like milk chocolate, sugar, whole milk powder, cocoa butter, unsweetened chocolate, lecithin soy. I know this one is not the best, but it's kind of like the last one. Natural vanilla extract. I don't know about this one, but this is only the ingredients. There's not much in it. While I can show you another famous chocolate packaging. You would go to the ingredients. Horrible, actually. I feel like Mr. Beast, with this chocolate thing, he's bringing back real food as the normal, as what we should actually consume. And I actually tasted the first version of Mr. Beast chocolate. It was kind of way different than the one that he has today. I'll show you. It was like not horrible, but I was like, I don't know about it. It's okay. But now I'm totally hooked. I'm like a fan of this chocolate. It's not like the best, but it's like out there. This is it. This is the packaging. There was an old packaging and didn't really like it. The chocolate was way thin that you couldn't even feel it. But yeah, he definitely changed it to the better. And I'm so grateful. Damn, this coffee. I don't even like to curse, but my favorite. I don't know what I did with it. I think something is wrong with me because I'm hyping it so much. And it's instant coffee. Chocolate powder, honey and milk. Simple. Okay. Mr. Beast. So we talked about Mr. Beast and he's my age. Okay. Mr. Beast actually got engaged last year. Probably everyone my age is married and having kids, which is wild. Now I'm at that age witnessing this, and I think honestly, like, it's not like people only get married during their late 20s, but now it's more common than before when people used to get married in their early 20s. But I've seen people who got married and have kids in their early 20s. Like, on the internet you can find all certain kind of people, but now I feel like most people my age are like really, like, I'm like debating whether, like, I wish to meet people my age, but I think sometimes they would be way more busy, you know, with kids. I don't know. I'm not judging. Do whatever you want to do. I just feel not satisfied with myself. Like, I'm accepting where I am, but again, my life's different. I have different circumstances, so I get it why I'm like different. Not judging myself. Tell me if you are going through something similar. Yeah, again about generations. It's interesting now because of what I mentioned. Like, I want to know more about generations, but I don't really care at the same time. It's like I've always seen this millennial stuff when I was like way younger, like in high school. I used to watch this BuzzFeed channel, and they would always mention millennial stuff, and I would never understand really. I used to just to watch things, and now that I'm older, I'm like, and then I just started to get older, I would hear Gen Z stuff, and it's always associated with YouTubers like James Charles. Started to hear more of Gen Z stuff through James Charles when I used to watch a few of his videos. And then more right now I'm trying to like just think about these things. Do they really make sense? I think maybe. And I've looked a chart of when students had like the highest grades in math and reading through generations, and I am considered Gen Z, like early Gen Z. And it's surprising to me because I actually put in the work and looked at the chart and started to like look at the age of 12, because they were comparing the age of 12 and when and which year. Like maybe let's say when I was 12, it was 2000, let's say, and 10. No, it was definitely 2011 or 10. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, it turned out that people who were like a little bit older than 1997 got like relatively high but lowest grades in comparison to people who were born in 1997, 1999. No, oh my god. Okay, the people who were born in the 1997 till 1998 were so high, and still it was going high. 1999, 2000s, 2001, 2000. It was like gradually going down but still high. 2003, 2002, 2004, and then after 2005 it really has dropped, you know. So it was kind of interesting, like this period of people who experienced having technology and normal, like outdoorsy life, or like let's say a life out of technology. They were like kind of scoring high, but people who had only like way less technology were like scoring high but not as high, and the people who were overly consuming technology scored way low. And it probably, I'm not associating it with intelligence. I do believe all humans are intelligent. I'm associating it with human needs. Like, I think the needs changed, and people, usually humans, excel when they really feel like it's actually a skill that they need to learn. So that's what I'm associating it with. Yeah, maybe the balance actually made people like in between. I feel like even like me and my siblings are kind of close to my age. Not, we used YouTube not only for entertainment only, we used it for like watching videos or actually sharing that shares information. You know, we didn't grow up on fast forms videos, basically. Maybe as we got older, this was the case. It is interesting. I'm sharing random stuff. I don't know, tell me what you know more about generations. I personally don't mind. I like older generations, I like younger. It depends on the person. Their quality of being. Can they actually be with me, or they're serving something they learned that is not necessarily true, you know? So yeah. Actually, I used to use a glass straw for so long. I loved it. I think it's way better, but it broke recently, and it's hard for me to get out, especially now. I think the summer is too hot. Maybe one day I'll just get another one again. I prefer them, of course. Anyways, yeah, I'm a kid who loved YouTube. YouTube was my world, like that introduced me to so many things, and that's why kind of really wanted to create my own world on YouTube in any way I could. I would make reels again when I find it really possible to be done. Like the other day, I did one. Turned out good. I just think I would wish for more high quality gadgets. I don't know, I'm doing it with my phone. And most people do it with their phones, but it's like way more like clear and fancy. While when I'm doing it, like it's not as clear. And guys, it's just pretty annoying to me. Like there's a video I made, a reel, and it's still going so well till this day because of the effing title. I can't believe that people are like that, interested in these things, that they will make this reel keep going. I'll show it to you, but I was shocked that this video was the only one kind of that is doing well. Like people are actually still watching it. Wild to me. It's not like doing well, but for me, it is doing well. Way better than the other ones, and you can guess what it could be related to. You will not be shocked, maybe. Nowadays, people are like that. And my YouTube channel still, I don't make anything of it. I'm just doing everything for the joy of doing it, This is it. Just want you to read the title. It grows your breast. This one is still doing really, like people are still watching it. From all the reels I made, people are still watching this one. Dead. Yeah. Anyways, I hope this video was entertaining, relaxing to your nervous system, or like just relaxing in general. Thank you for watching. I'm sending you so much love. Goodbye.